Welcome to Hit the Fan Softly. I'm Dan. Okay. Welcome to Hit the Fan Softly. I'm Dan, and this is. Okay, he's not paying attention. All right. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Hit the Fan Softly. I'm Dan.
I'm Joe. Yep.
A bi-monthly show where we try to do something a little bit new and exciting. Today's episode is going to be about our top 5 most anticipated movies of 2014. And Joe, why don't you start us off with your number 5?
Love to.
Yeah. Glad to have you here.
Thanks. I'm glad to be here. Feels
Let's just cheers to the fact that we're here.
My number 5 is X-Men: Days of Future Past. I'm excited for it because there's going to be a plethora, big word,
Nice word,
of mutants from like all the X-Men movies, which I'm kind of excited to see how they're going to throw them all together. And I'm really interested in that storyline. I think it's fun.
My number 5 is something a little bit different than what we normally talk about. It is... No, I can't pay attention, and now I'm going to interrupt Dan. Okay, let's see how it is. My number 5 is The Raid 2, which is like an action thriller cop movie from Indonesia. It is the sequel to a movie that came out a few years back, which was kind of like a karate-esque version of Dread. If you've ever seen that, great movie, by the way. Both movies are great, and I'm really excited for it. See what the story brings.
You done?
Yeah.
So my number 4 is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Really excited for this movie simply because it seems like it has a lot to do with quote-unquote conspiracy theories, in the sense that there's people on the inside of S.H.I.E.L.D. that are maybe doing things that they're in the mindset that the ends justify the means. And it kind of, in my opinion, mimics a lot of what's going on in our world today, where there's people in power and in government that have been doing some very underhanded, shady things, and it's really that really piques my interest. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, spread your agenda, your conspiracy agenda.
Speaking
On a more lighthearted note, my number 4 is How to Train Your Dragon 2. I really loved the original movie. It made me...
nerd.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. My dad.
Oh, God. You probably did. I really liked the first one. It was great fun. It was like a nice... It was like, I think, one of DreamWorks' best movies that they've done recently. So I'm excited for the sequel. So moving on to the number 3.
Number 3 is Transformers: Age of Extinction. One word: Dinobots. That's why I'm excited.
My number 3 is his number 4, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I like it because the trailers seem to make it, or take it into darker. It seems to be one of Marvel's darker movies, just by the trailer. And it's kind of a breath of fresh air, because they've all been kind of getting goofier and goofier and goofier, so it's nice to see them reel it back a little bit. On to number 2, which for both of us is the same, is Guardians of the Galaxy.
You don't know me. What?
We talked about it earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you were paying attention,
My bad.
you know that you're also very excited for
I
Guardians
actually really
of the
am.
Galaxy.
Yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy looks freaking hilarious. There is probably no movie except for one that will outdo this movie for me.
Is it number 1?
It is my number 1 movie, which I'm not quite ready to get to yet.
Okay.
But Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm super excited for.
Yeah.
It looks funny. I think the trailer did a great job of introducing the characters when 90% of the people out there don't know who these people are.
It was a good...
It was funny.
Yeah, it was a good way to bring in like a...
Sorry.
Ooh, good job.
Yeah.
Ooh, good job. It was a great way to like introduce a bunch of people who might not have been fans or know what they're talking about. I think it was like a great, like you talk about great trailers, and that's just one of those ones that it does what it needs to do. Right now, people don't know who they are. We're gonna just introduce them to it, and it's just great.
And now, the movie that will, by far, in my opinion, and since it's my opinion, I don't care about anybody else's, outdo every other movie as far as like my desire to see it.
You also realize that this is also my number one too. Oh, but I don't really matter in your grand scheme of things.
It's about time you realized it. Number one is Godzilla.
Yeah, Godzilla. I'm really excited for this movie. No, I'll let you take the reins on this one.
No, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
Okay, well, fine
I'm
then.
way more excited, and I apparently don't matter at all. Whatever.
I'm really excited for this movie. Today, the day that we're filming this, the second trailer just got released, and it looks absolutely nerd fantastic.
That was the dumbest clap I've ever done. But yes, it looks great.
And he's done some stupid shit. Let me tell you. All right, Bernie, man, calm down. Yeah, no, the trailer looks amazing, and it is by far the movie that has my hype in a stranglehold.
Yeah, it's my number one. So there is no movie that I'm more excited for. I don't think I've ever been more excited for a movie to come out.
Yeah,
And I'm not just saying that.
I
It's
agree.
just-
I think that we're not going to go indulge too far in this because I'm sure we'll do it in another soft episode. But I feel like Godzilla has a little bit of a strong competition in its wake, considering Amazing Spider-Man comes out directly before it and X-Men comes out directly
it's kind
after
of in a
it.
vice grip of big movies.
Yeah, that are sequels and have had many years of very popular success.
Yeah.
So, but from the news and reactions, I would think that it has a pretty good chance at topping them, or at least becoming successful enough to warrant sequels and
I
so on
hope
and so
so.
forth. So, well, we don't really have a cool way to end these, I don't know, special.
We'll see you next time on the next episode of Hit the Fans. Softly.
I liked it better when I wasn't paying attention.
Me too.